Hi, good morning. Alex here with Dillards. Basically, new all-time highs today, $360. This is a market milestone. And my first words are to congratulate everyone that has been following my investment principles, discussed in detail, calling Dillards one of the best investment opportunities in the past decades. A company where no one in US has ever invested, including professionals, or they claim to be professionals. And the Dealers is today one of the best stock performers worldwide in the history of the markets. By far, performing by far better compared to Apple's, Meta platforms and all those bubble stocks that they crashed. And I made the calls calling all of them the crash for you to take advantage of. Having said this, the information that you had access to for years, 100% accurate, discussing all the turning points and defining the trend in place, and telling you to invest in this company since $20. And notice that we also call it the crash in Dillards in the past years, shall constitute not only a market milestone as the proof that we know without the need to advertise it, we know very well where and how to manage efficiently a portfolio, and regardless of market crashes, to prove where to allocate money, choosing the best companies to invest in, and precisely those names where Americans never invested in. That is absolutely critical, as I've been explaining for decades, because the risk comes when the Americans, they start buying stocks. Everything that they ever bought crashes, melts, and some of them, they melt 99%, as the case of Carvana. Notice that Carvana, a stock that I discussed here from the top, the $370, this is where Wall Street had the money, with price targets to $430 and higher. Shopify's price targets $10,000. This is where the Americans, they were invested. Crooks like Warren Buffett and others, they never invested in this company. Do you understand? So these are the material facts. And against these, nothing can be said because these are undeniable facts. So ahead of earnings, we made here a very important call. The stock, it was trading at, this was 2 weeks ago, and precisely the inverse of what I discussed recently in the case of Roblox. So the stock, it was trading here at $252, okay? And we call it this here support, okay? So today, and this is just a matter of, you can see it here, basically 1 month, the stock rallied over $100 per share. So this is how it is possible to do it, all this stuff. Moreover, for you to comprehend those that are outside, we call it all these pivots, the tops here and the bottoms, okay? All these pivots here, they discussed in the plans with 100% accuracy, all right? Do you understand? So we have been discussing this stock for a long period of time. Like I said, you can see it here that the stock in the past crashed, and we call it also this crash, in fact, from higher prices, because you can see it here where it came from, okay? So in the end, you knew about one person in the world, and just one, myself, that told you, and this was the sentence that I utilized, just to refer to the potential of investing in this company called Dillards. I refer to it as the next Walmart. Obviously, dealers will not be ever the next Walmart, but giving you an idea about the potential of investing in this company. And notice that while I refer to this matter during the past couple of years continuously, and this 100% free, there are hundreds of streaming sessions on social media repeating myself to buy, to invest in this company. And notice that also I made available on a video telling you to forget about investing, for example, in Disney. On that same video, the analysis I call about Dillards. I say forget about investing in Disney. Instead, invest in this company called Dillards. Is by far better comparing to Disney. So you just have to look at the charts, what happened since then. While these American fraudsters, like Jim Cramer and every single one, they continued for months and continuously defrauding people, telling them buy shares on weakness, buy more and more. For example, these Disney, Palacto Interactives, and others that they crashed, the Trade Desk, and so on. They repeated the mistakes continuously. We said, forget about these stocks. They are going down. If you don't want to sell short the stocks, you don't sell short, but you shall sell entirely your positions. If you want just to focus or you buy stocks, buy this one that is by far preferable. Okay, and there is no one other person in the world that gave this insight to investors 100% free. Okay, all of them failed about teaching people about the potential in this company. Just recently, there was an analyst, and again, wrong about it, the case of JP Morgan, that said to buy shares of Dillards. But that analyst wrong because he not only he has been bearish for the past couple of years, as its upgrade, it was in fact a downgrade. Okay, because the price that he gave as a potential to invest in Dillards, it's a price that is by far lower compared to what you have today. All right. So thank you very much, and don't forget about this, because this is where it makes all the difference. Like I said, and repeating myself, you have 360 million fraudsters in the United States, and you have always to invest against these crooks. They are fraudsters. People, they have no ethics, they have no rules other than to defraud others. You have always to do the opposite of these animals, that they exist for one simple reason, for you to exploit them, and you don't have to work ever, as my case. Okay, thank you.